to UK prison part something. Right, okay, I've just thought of a little story, right? I thought I'd share with you guys. I know a couple of you said to me, what was it like when you got out of prison, Alex? What was it like getting a job? So I'm going to tell you a little story about something that happened to me upon my release and how I went about it. So I just come out of prison. As any of you who may know my story, I did serve 2 back-to-back sentences, totaling around 2 years, right? So I come out of prison, and as it's getting towards the end of my sentence, I'm really thinking about what I want to do when I get out of prison. I've decided I don't want this life anymore. I don't want to be a bad boy. I want to go on and do something positive. I don't care about this bad boy image I've tried to emulate for all these years. Fuck that. I want to get rid of it. I want to be a fucking geek. It was so important for me to wear... I wanted to get a job where I could wear a suit, a shirt and tie, because I thought that symbolised the change in me. Because before, the thought of me wearing a suit and tie would be like no chance. But by me wearing that, it was a kind of sign to myself that I'm a new person and I do not care about this bad boy image, and I'm happy to look like a fucking geek. Because I thought if you wore a suit and tie back then, you was a geek. Because that's how I grew up. Terrible mindset, but I was being a street boy, right? So I did I gave my CV to about 300 places, no exaggeration. And I've got a job interview at Carphone Warehouse. And yo, I've got the job. Fresh out of prison, I got the job. And I went away to do this course, sent to a hotel to do a training course, passed the training course easily. And then I start my first day at work. I got to walk to work, which was about a 45-minute walk in my suit and tie and a little, not that briefcase, but like, that kind of shaped bag. I felt so proud of myself, and I was also totally aware that my image compared to other people who had seen me for 2 years would be totally different. So I was passing people on the way to work that first day, and they were saying, "Yes, Alex, what are you saying? Yo, brother, are you going to court?" And I was like, "No, I'm going to work." And they was like, yeah, whatever. They didn't believe me that I was going to work, because the Alex they knew didn't match going to work in a shirt and tie. And I didn't care that they didn't believe me. I didn't care because I didn't want that life anymore. I wanted to live this life of being not caring about a bad boy image, just trying to live a normal life, right? So I worked that first day in the job in my shirt and tie. I was so proud of myself. I was only at Carphone Warehouse, but for me, for what I was doing to work at Carphone Warehouse, it felt like I'd gone from the slums to the palace. Do you know what I mean? And I felt good about myself. I was like, yeah, this is the life I want to live now. I want to work my way up and do something positive and not go back to the way I was living my life. Definitely not go back to prison. And my mum was proud. My family was proud. Friends I had said, well done. I was staying away out of trouble. But I've spent 10 fucking years watching people get stabbed up, watching people get hurt, getting beaten up people myself. Nearly getting fucked up badly myself as well. And going through so many mental problems and all that, but I came out on the other side. And they say 80% of people go to prison, go back in, but no, there's me. I got a job. I've done everything I need to do. Give my CV out 300 blow clock times. 300 times I gave my CV out. I got a job. I'm there, suit and tie, at work, on my day. I passed my training course. I done my homework. I'm here, doing it. Yes. And then my second day, someone comes into our shop. They say, hello, I work for Carphone Warehouse Security. I need to speak to Mr. Alex Daniel. And they have me in the back room. I thought they were going to say, listen, we've noticed how good you've been doing. It's only your first day, but you're very special. You've got this determination and attitude that we want to advance to the top straight away, right? Anyway, that didn't happen. He had me in the back room and said, hello, Alex. My name's blah, blah. I do security for Carphone Warehouse. We do some criminal record checks, and it's come back that you've got this and you've served this for this, that and the other. Can you tell me why you didn't put it on your CV? No, can you tell me why you didn't declare it when you were applying for the job? Yo, I was gutted. So I said to him, look, mate, I didn't declare it because I know if I did declare it, you wouldn't give me a chance. What I was hoping to do is be able to prove that I can do the job just as good as anyone else. And the reason I didn't tell you is because I didn't think I was going to be given that opportunity. And he said to me, I said, I've served my time. I've come out the other end. I've learned. I'm ready to move on and make the most of my life. I don't want that to hold me back. And he said to me, he said, I totally understand why you did that, Alex. I totally understand. You've got a really good attitude and that's what you want to do. And yeah, had you written it down on the application where we asked, we wouldn't be able to give you this job. So I totally understand why you did it. I've had nothing but good reports about you. I know it's been only a couple of days, but also in regards to the week you went away for the training. However, company policy, we cannot accept you with this crime. And so we're going to have to dismiss you. And yeah, so that's it. I lost my fucking job. I lost my fucking job, bro. Are you mad? And not only that, bro, they had to escort me. Escort me off the premises. One security guard here, one security guard there, like I'm some fucking criminal. Are you mad? Are you what? I've done my time. I've served it. 80% of people go back in prison. But now there's me. I'm dressing like a fucking idiot, making an effort, yeah? Having people laugh at me as I'm walking to work saying you're in court. But now I don't give a fuck because I'm doing it. I'm doing what you try to make me do. You try to change me and be a good person. Well, here I am being a good person. But then you're telling me I can't work. What? Because of something I've done or what I paid the price for. So then you're going to escort me off the fucking premises like I'm fucking thug. So they escorted me off the fucking premises, yeah? I'm still feeling angry about that. This was years ago. So they escorted me off the premises. I'm walking home. I'm still in I feel angry. But I'm still dressed like a geek. In my head, I'm dressed like a geek. I'm still seeing people I know now. I'm seeing more people I know now because it's later in the morning. They go, yeah, Alex, we see him. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. But I'm no longer happy and proud. I feel like crying. I'm trying to hold back the tears. I've got to walk home dressed like this. And I'm so angry. I'm so upset. I've just spent a week trying to get to the top of this training course. And that's it. All these friends I've just made in this office have just seen me escorted out there. And I'm angry. And I'm thinking about other people I know who've been in prison, come back out, done bad things, right? And I'm thinking, I could be doing this right now. I could be doing all these bad things, but I'm not. I'm trying to make it go in my life, yeah? Trying to make it go in my life and do something positive. And you're going to hold me back because of what I've already paid for. I was so angry. I swear I was trying not to cry on the way home. I felt like such an idiot. And yeah, I nearly gave up. I thought, you know what, forget it. I'm just going to be a criminal for the rest of my life. Might as well, because that's what you're telling me, right? You're telling me that I can't change because of my past. So what you're saying then, I might as well go rob someone. What do you want me to do? I was so angry. So upset, so embarrassed. I don't know how I got out of that. I can't remember how I came back and had the attitude again to then start applying for another 300 low clock jobs, yeah? I don't know how I did that. Because right now, I'm playing it out in my head and I just feel like I feel like giving up after that. But for some reason, I didn't give up. For some reason, I continued. And I'm glad I did continue and I'm glad I didn't go back to prison. But something like that, it's just disgusting. How can you expect people to move on if you're going to treat them like that? Oh, horrible. Absolutely horrible. But yeah, what can you do? That's why you should stay out of trouble. If you've not been to prison, don't go to prison. It'll ruin your life, yeah? And even when you want to come out and change it, it'll still ruin your life. The fact that I have managed to come over that is only luck. You know what I mean? Only because I applied for one job at the right time. Because had that job not got back to me, I probably would have gone back to being a criminal. But luck came into play, and luckily I came out the other side. So yeah, man, I think that's all I've got to say about that. There's no more morals I can say add to that story. So yeah, stay out of prison, and yeah, don't do what I did because it'll ruin your life. Peace. Have I got anything else to say? No. Peace.